Hi everyone, Bookish Artist here. My name is Mandy and welcome back to my channel. Either way, I am here today because I got a new pen. Like always, no, not like always, but quite often. These are not my Benu mini pixies, which are supposed to be coming. I want my Benu pixies so bad, but I'm waiting for them. I pre-ordered them and I keep looking at them online, but I want to know that I like them before I buy any more. But I have a feeling that I'm going to have like all of them because I love Benus. The Schmidt nibs are some of my favorite. I have the Kakamori with the Kakamori Frost with a Schmidt nib, so I love the number 5. So I have been looking at the Briolette for a while, but I don't know why I just didn't jump on it. But Goldspot sent out that they're, closing out these, and the new sent out that they're closing out these specific colors, and they're coming out with new colors. So this one was on super sale, and I have been eyeing this particular one forever, and I am going to open it on camera. I haven't opened it yet. So excited. I love my Benus. They are just, they're me in a pen. That's just how I feel. I always love the box too. And I know apparently this is a diamine ink in this cartridge. I forget what it is, but this is going in the garbage. Sorry. I don't use them. Maybe I should keep them and like send them with pen mail since I'm starting to do that, but yeah, maybe I should do that. Actually, that's a really good idea. Send them with like my little pen gifts. Like, put a little baggie of cartridges and be like, hey, hope you like them. Unless people, do you think that's a good idea or not a good idea? Let me know if you think that's a good idea. If you receive pen mail and would like cartridges, or if you're one who just tosses them out. Because I usually just throw them. Although I've been buying, like recently, I've been buying like specialty colors of colors. I just don't like black and blue. Okay, so. Yeah, all right, this is just all the information. Same information and product warranty it comes with. I read it once. I guess it's got a lifetime warranty against manufacturing defects. Oh, cool. I didn't know that, but here it is. Oh, man. Benu. Oh. It's even prettier in person. I am so excited. Okay. And my daily mate takes more turns, which I'm not surprised. That's 3. Ooh, look at that. And this is a number 5. So most of my Benus are number 6. Does it post? I don't know if it does. Doesn't matter to me. No, it does not post. It doesn't matter to me because I don't post my pens. But I love that. It just glitters. I love it. And then like, yeah, you can see it in the sun. This is like a blue under that with the magenta. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging this. I haven't had a whole lot of purple pens, and I thought, okay, I'm really on a purple kick. So yeah, this one's special. Ooh, I even know which ink I'm going to use right away. And let's see. Okay, so it's a really smooth base here. 5, 6, 7. Oh, well, at least as far as I got. And it's got the standard Schmidt converter. Awesome. I'm gonna go pick out my ink really quick, and then we'll ink it up and do some maybe I can do some comparisons of size. I don't have like the fancy weights, so I don't know how much it weighs. It's pretty light. It's a smaller pen than my other Benus, but feeling it. Yeah, that's actually really nice though too. It's a nice size. I sometimes like the smaller pens. I've been really enjoying my like larger pens in my hand lately, but I work with colored pencils a lot and pencils. So it feels almost like, besides back here, it feels like I'm holding a mechanical pencil. That's kind of the feel. Okay, I will be right back and I will pull my ink. I definitely think I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm excited to show you. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a few things here that I'm going to share. So here it is next to a Kakuno. It's about the same size lengthwise as a Kakuno. This is my Twisby Mini. I'll pull these down. You know what? I'll put this one up here. It's my Twisby Mini. So it is bigger than my Twisby Mini, but not by much actually. And this is capped. So there's my Twisby Eco. I don't have my diamond in this pile, but there is the Benu Euphoria. I'm gonna put these down here so you can see, because then there's the Benu Daily Mate next to it. And I know the Euphoria is quite larger. How is the Talisman compared to it? So lengthwise, it is about the same as that one. Okay. And then here for comparison as well is my Esterbrook. So then uncapped, we'll uncap these bad boys. Let's see. Because I don't use my pens capped. I will be honest. Or like pens posted. So I'll just do uncapped. Okay. And see. And I wouldn't be surprised if because this is a it is shorter, because these are all size 6 Schmidt nibs. Schmidt nibs are my favorite besides the Yovo. I like both of them, but this one I do cap, because this one has the twist cap that you're supposed to twist it. So then it's like the size of a normal pen. I have used it with untwisted, and then I do post my Kakunos too, because usually I use them going, that's my son. You hear him, let's go. They're playing some sort of video game. I don't know. They don't get video games very often during the school week, but my youngest had a dentist appointment. Okay, so there's these. There's one more pen that I want to grab to compare, and that was the other one I was talking about. Okay, so I kept out the Benus. Okay. I was just getting a little overwhelmed with all my uncapped pens, because a lot of them have ink in them, because they're ones I use all the time. Okay, so then this is my Kakamori Frost. And I'm going to put the cap back on this really quick. I think they're about the same size. I was right, they are. Okay, so I'm going to put these away. Cap these bad boys up quick. Yep. I did just call my pens bad boys. I do that all the time. Everything's a bad boy. All right. But can I just say, I just love my Benus. These, I have a couple more, but like, I think, yeah. Here's my Hot Toddy. Are they not just the best? They're just the best. They're just so bright and colorful, and just everything that I personally want in a pen. Like I just love them. Okay, so we'll set those over there because they're beautiful. Okay, they're beautiful. They're pens. But yeah, they're about the same size, and these both have a Schmidt nib. And the only one in the Magenta Frost that was still available was the broad. And that's cool for me because I wanted a broad. And the Kakamori has Write with Joy on it, where the Schmidt nib from Benu has Schmidt with the beautiful decor. I prefer this, but I do like this, but I also draw with Joy too. So they are really similar in size, except that this has a longer like grip section. And I think, did this have a Schmidt converter? I can't remember. I have Salamander from Diamond in here. No, it has a different converter in here. But this pen is this pen is like $50 if I remember correctly, and I love this pen. I didn't have it inked up for a couple months. I got it in, I don't remember when I got it, but I just inked it up the other day because I wanted to play with Salamander again. I love Diamond Salamander, so I pulled it out, and I was like, why? Why have I had this put away for 2 months? Oh, because you have so many pens. Okay, so this is the thing I want to do with this one. And maybe I'm not being the smartest and I didn't clean it out. I should probably go clean it out. I'll be right back. I'm going to go clean it. So basically, I'm just going to flush it with, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to flush it with water and clean out the nib because I know that pens don't perform as well. Okay, so I was going to do, before I go, I was going to do Robert Oster's Viola, because I haven't used it, or Violet Dreams, not Viola, Violet Dreams, because it has this beautiful blue shimmer that really, I mean, it's almost like it was made. But I have in the past, with some, have had clogging issues with Robert Oster shimmers. My Benu pens have always handled shimmer really well, but I've never done a 5. Number 5. Sorry, I can't think, but number 5. So maybe I'll hold off on this until I have experimented a little more, because I don't want my first when I'm figuring out if it writes well. So I'll be back. Ooh, yeah, okay, I'll be back. Okay, now for other newbies. Moo, no, put it down. Drop it. Drop it. Good girl. Just give me a minute, okay? Sorry. For those of you who are newbies, like me, normally what you should do with a new pen when you're testing it, in case there's something wrong, you should do a dip test to make sure. So maybe I should. So I ended up deciding to do Kyono Oto number 9, which is Sakura Nizam. I don't know. You should hear me try to pronounce Spanish words. I have some Spanish-speaking students in my class, and I am reading a book called Tumble to them, and is it by Celia Lackey, I believe? But I'm teaching 5th grade right now, and they laugh at me when I am pronouncing Spanish words, because I can't pronounce things. I've always struggled. I can write things, but pronunciation in anything besides what I speak is very hard for me. Now, this is a really dark, beautiful purple. And so you just want to check, I guess, so, if you're smart. And I didn't know this. I'm not smart. I just started doing this, where I test the nib by just doing a dip test before I fully... Okay, so I really am hesitant about buying broad nibs in the Benus because they're usually so big and thick. But this one is actually really nice. I've been on a broad nib kick. I don't know if other people go through this, where they change what they like for nibs. Like some days I am a fine girl and a medium girl, and some days I'm an extra fine. And other days, I love a broad nib. Okay, so this is the Benu Briolette. Oh, this ink is great. Briolette in a broad. And this color was, goodness gracious, Magenta Frost. I almost forgot what it was. I forget names sometimes, but yes. So... awesome. Yeah, so this seems more like a normal broad. A lot of the times I feel like the broads of Benus are just like super thick. I have one right here. I'll show you. Because I actually have a medium, a broad, and a fine, so I can show you. I can show you all of them. Awesome. I think my medium's still inked technically. I have to clean them. So now I took off, in case anybody hasn't seen it, I took off my nib, and or if you just want to see how somebody else does this, and then you just stick it stick the nib in so you can't see the nib, and you twist up. And this one I'm filling all the way because I use my Benus all the time. Okay, so I used to, I'm gonna explain this too. I used to dip all the way like down here, and then it was a giant mess, but I've gotten much better at that. Okay, so that is cleaned off. Get this back on. And I'll show you the difference in the pen. And this one, I need to remember what this is. The ink, because I hadn't used this ink yet. Ooh, now we're having an issue. Okay, see, this is probably good so you can see this. So if I shake it, will it come out, or do I need to do a full, yep, okay. I did discover this trick the other day where you just do a full dip. You dip to prime it. Is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know terms. I should, degree in English. I'm a teacher. I don't always know terms. So apparently you can dip it though, and then that kind of primes the bead. Okay, and I only swatched this once, and it was during a during my KOFI video, and I realized that this was purple, so I hadn't really looked at it. But it really looks like the base color in Persephone by Wearing Gold. And this is Kyo no Oto. That's the brand. 09. Sakura. Nezu. Okay, I got this from Venice. I really like this. This is the first time I've tried, like this was the first color I've ever gotten in Kyo Oto's brand of ink, and honestly, I really like it. I like how it goes down so dark and then actually lightens up a lot. So, I don't know if you can see that here. I'll show you that too. Like it lightens up a lot. Like this is almost, it's a very grayish purple, which if you've watched any of my other videos, I really love Jane Eyre. This looks like a darker version of Jane Eyre and it's a little wetter, which is nice. So here is the broad number 5. So number 5, Schmidt broad. Okay. So that's number 5. I'm just going to show you this. Okay, so this is a number 5, Schmidt broad. Okay. This is a number 6, Schmidt broad. Look at this thing. Look at how thick that line is. Now look at this. Like it is a thick one, number 6. And I'll just put Schmidt broad. Okay, SB, since you know. Here's a medium. So this writes more, I think this writes closer to the medium, which I think is the perfect size in the Schmidt nibs. They're my favorite. Yep, okay, I did have ink in this. What is this? That's the medium. And I do love the fine too. And is this pen working? I can't remember if I still have ink in this pen. We're gonna find out together. Oh yeah, and like the fine is so nice. Yeah. Number 6. Fine. They don't make an extra fine. Now you can get Benu's in an extra fine, but I think it's a different brand nib because Schmidt only makes fine, medium, extra fine, or broad. Fine, medium, broad. No extra fine and no stubs. So, but I do think that Benu is starting to carry those, but don't quote me. And then this is the number 5 fine. So you can get really fine lines with the fine. I think I ordered an extra Schmidt medium. Did I? I think I did. But there's that. So man, this is interesting. So I have never really written too many reviews on my pens right away, but this is really comfortable. Like I definitely like this. This is really comfortable. I can already tell that my hand likes this. It feels like writing with a colored pencil up here or like a mechanical pencil, but it has a thicker body where it's kind of like, oh, it can rest comfortably. So it feels like my mechanical pencils. It feels like my pencil. Time will tell. So, but I definitely could do a do an RPG session with this. Yeah, and that is coming. I'm so excited. I'm gathering stuff. I finally feel like I'm actually at a point where I can gather my stuff to show you all my solo RPGing. I kind of want to do like a beginner's guide to a beginner's guide because I'm such a beginner when it comes to solo RPGs. But my friend and I meet like once, maybe twice a month, and we sit and chat, and then we get our next game or our next like area day or whatever it is started, and then we go and do it, and then we share like our pictures, and then we you know, kickstart 500 different solo RPGs. They're journaling, so it's a lot of journaling, which really is a lot of fun. But I feel really confident and more comfortable after doing it for, I think I've been RPing, like solo RPing, like seriously for about 6 months. And so I just feel like I have enough that I can show you all. So I'm excited to do that. And that is coming. There's a lot coming. My current position is almost over, so which is really nice, and I'll actually be able to focus on the things that I want and not just rush. But yeah, just random, just side note that is coming. Oh my goodness, children. So yeah, that is this, and so I am really excited about this. I am gonna take this tonight with me. I am going over to my family's house, and I usually sit and doodle or like set up my role-playing game there. And yeah, this is gonna be my next day's color with another color, but I have another color, and this is perfect. But oh, this may become a quick favorite. Yeah, okay. Which is interesting. I know that, gosh, what was I gonna say? A quick favorite. I just want to, I'm like, okay, all right. There, now you can see. I'm trying to rush my handwriting because I'm like, oh man, is it really fun to watch a person write, you know, full time? Yeah. Anyway, okay. So yeah, the only other thing is, so my comfortable pens are this one, which rests in the same kind of way. I love my Estabrooks. This is like one of my favorite pens. I say it like pretty much every video. I love the Euphoria. It is another one of my most comfortable pens. But the Euphoria is also really, like, obviously it's made by Benu, so it's really similar, but yeah, like, it's very similar, but this part is a little slimmer here. So I'm hoping that when I get my Pixies, they're going to be a lot more like this. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I am having to, now that I have it, I have to stop myself from going in, like, because they've got sales. I have to stop myself from going and getting 5 more of these. I don't need 5 more. Like, I don't need any more pens, but I keep getting them because I love pens. But okay, so my Daily Mate, I do like my Daily Mate. Let me compare this. Okay, since I have them out, let me compare this so I can talk about it. Yeah, my Daily Mate is very similar. And I don't hate my Daily Mate. I really want to remember what I inked it with because I cannot figure that out. It is a shimmery ink. Is it Oh, that's what it is. It is, I'm pretty sure it is Van Diemen's Sacagawea. I'm having a hard time pronouncing her name. I should know how to pronounce her name since we have a giant statue of her in my state, and she's very important to us state. Yeah, I think that's what that is. That is, yeah, that's exactly what that is. That ink was in my top of 2024. I still love that ink. That's why I think that, because it can handle, these Benus can handle shimmer. I completely forgot I inked that. Oh my gosh. See, this is what happens. This is why in my last video when I was talking about like inking too many pens, this is why. I didn't even realize this one was inked. Okay, it wasn't even in my, it was in, oh my gosh, it was in my clean out ink one. Let me see how full it is because I don't remember inking this. This is why, like, I'm working on me. Yeah, fully inked. Fully inked. Which means I did not put it in my ink roundup, but it fits with all the colors that I was doing. I probably inked it and then forgot because that's how I roll. Okay. All right, awesome. Well, here's my video. Here's my pen. I hope that you enjoyed it and like to see it. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm pretty sure I know what the next one is, but I don't, so I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm not sure, but I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.